Hi there, I'm Mateo Valdez. Whether you are a teacher, administrator, parent, or student, watch this video series to learn everything you need to know about AI in education. This first video will go over AI at a high level and introduce generative AI. And keep watching our next videos to dive deeper into it and how you can use it to improve education. Let's get started. So first, just so we're on the same page, what is artificial intelligence? AI is pretty much when computers can solve problems the way that we would normally think only humans could. AI has already been around us for a while. The earliest form of AI was invented in the 1930s, and it was a machine that could solve complex math problems all on its own. Then in the 50s, the first known program to mimic human problem-solving skills was invented, and the same year John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence. Later in the 60s, the first chatbot was developed, and in the 90s, AI beat chess legend Garry Kasparov, and Microsoft introduced the revolutionary virtual assistant Clippy for Office. In the 2000s, deep learning facial recognition was nearly perfect, and AI was able to say, schedule a haircut entirely on your behalf. More recently, OpenAI made a leap in the field through the improvement of GPT 3.5, used to power tools like ChatGPT and DALL-E, which, as of this year, is also used to power Microsoft's new Bing, Azure OpenAI, and Microsoft 365 Copilot. Not only has AI been around for a while, we've actually been using it a ton in our day-to-day lives. Here are some examples. We use voice assistants on our phone, smart home devices that automate tasks, personalized recommendations on streaming platforms, spam filters on email accounts, chatbots and virtual assistants, auto-completion when you're searching something, autonomous driving technology, medical diagnosis and image analysis, real-time traffic detection and detour solution on map apps, language translation platforms, and targeted advertising algorithms. So AI's been around for a while and we've been using it, but why the heck does it still seem like AI just appeared out of nowhere the last year or so with things like ChatGPT or Bing Chat? Well, that's because what you've been hearing about and what these new platforms use is a newer sort of upgrade to AI known as generative AI, which uses machine learning, natural language processing, and large language models. Now, I know what you're thinking. That was a whole lot of AI buzzwords. So let's go ahead and break it down together. First off, machine learning is when your computer is able to teach itself logic based off of past examples of when people use them, so it can recognize patterns and make predictions. For example, the more people that use ChatGPT or Bing Chat, the better these will get, because they continuously learn from all the interactions they have with millions of people across the planet. Natural language processing, or NLP for short, allows computers to understand how us humans interact, which is why ChatGPT or Bing can understand a lot of what we ask it, and why we don't have to interact with it in code or even with perfect grammar. Lastly, large language models, or LLMs for short, are computers that have access to a lot of data to teach itself from. For example, ChatGPT uses an LLM called GPT-3 or GPT-4, depending on the version you use, which are data sets that includes a huge chunk of the internet, which is why ChatGPT or Bing Chat's responses can give you such detailed answers to any kind of question you ask it. But keep in mind, just like the internet itself, these tools are not always accurate, so be sure to double check all the info it gives you on your own too. So now that we've gone over all these AI terms, let's go through the generative AI definition one more time. Generative AI is a type of AI that utilizes machine learning, so it trains itself by examples, natural language processing, it interprets things like a human would, and large language models. It has a lot of access of data to choose from to create new, original, and human-like content, such as text, ChatGPT or Bing Chat, images like DALL-E, or even music. So that's AI at a super high level for you. Keep watching our videos to learn more about tools that use generative AI, the leading companies behind them, and lastly, how you can embrace their tools and AI as a whole to make education better for all. Till next time.